Imagine being really prepared for your stream. Imagine being so prepared for your stream that you lost your Pro Controller and spent about 5 minutes looking for it and realizing it was on your desk. Imagine just being that competent. Hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Joel, Ray, welcome in guys. How you doing? I'm so annoyed. I was like, where is it gone? I was looking for it. I thought it might have yeeted off the side of the bit where my TV is. I was genuinely concerned I'd lost it, and I realised that it was the first thing I moved. And then I'm like, okay, today's gonna be a bad one. It's this game. This game is setting me up for losing my mind, but I also love it. Is that a toxic relationship? I think it might be, but anyway, we won't get into that. Miitopia, how are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, how's Tuesday been? I was trying to remember what day it was for a second. It's gonna be one of those days. It's a head empty day. You're planning to pick up Pokemon Legends when it comes out? Is that the Pokemon, I always mispronounce this Pokemon's name. I want to call it Arceus, but it's not Arceus, because why would you have a Pokemon called Arce, right? Is it Arceus? How do you say it? Or is that a different game completely? Am I thinking of something different? Arceus? Oh, is it Arceus? Arceus. Well then. First there was Tales of Arce, and now there's Arceus. I think Arceus sounds right. But the game looks cool. I think on paper I like the idea, but I think I'm gonna wait and hear what people think. I'm someone that loves Pokemon, but I'm quite sick of the same Pokemon formula. And I'm intrigued by something like this where it's trying something a bit different. But I also don't want it to be like, I don't know, I don't want it to be too far away from the base Pokemon premise, you know what I mean? And I love Pokemon, but not like I couldn't play another Sword and Shield, for example. I need something that's a lot different. Yeah, this is more open world. This has sort of got Breath of the Wild energy from what I've seen. We've got Cheek Rub with Gordon and Damon there. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's more open world. It's sort of more what I was expecting Sword and Shield to be honest, considering what we got with Breath of the Wild. It's I think it's more the Pokemon element of it that seems a little bit. I think I need to see it in action more. You know what I mean? I'm content with how it looks. I think it looks fine. I think in terms of how it plays, I want to see more. But yeah, no, yeah, I don't know. As I said, I sort of grew up with Pokemon. I will always have a place for it. But I just don't want to play another Sword and Shield, because for me that was my sort of turning point where I was like, I'm getting kind of sick of this formula. Especially after, like, I've played pretty much all of them apart from Sun and Moon. Put it in perspective, since, like, Ruby. I played, like, yeah, I think that's, oh no, I haven't played Black and White 2. That's another one I missed. But I've played most of them. So, you know, having the same thing over and over again can get a little bit repetitive, you know? Especially if there's not much of a... Especially when the gimmick becomes, we're just going to make the Pokemon the size of a stadium. I think that was sort of the bottom line for me, where it's like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be enjoyable, right? I hope it is a new like a new. I'm trying to think of the best way to put this, but I really hope they, off the back of this, they try and reshape the formula. and maybe they start to just do more with the Pokemon world, but don't necessarily copy the same like play style and the same general format that we've got, where it's like, here are your gym leaders and here's the Elite Four, and that's it. You know, I kind of want something a bit varied. I skipped Diamond and Pearl, but itching for a new Switch game. Yeah, it's... When you say you skip, do you mean you skip the original Diamond and Pearl? Because they're... I mean, that's... For a lot of people, that was sort of the gateway one. It's always either the really, really, like, you know, the Game Boy ones, the Game Boy Advance ones, or the DS ones, generally. At least from people, like... I don't know, from people I've talked to about it, at least. They're, like, the big... But yeah, both? Oh, okay. You know, I remember liking Diamonds. I didn't play Pearl or Platinum, really, but I played Diamond. I played it a lot. Thought it was really good. I haven't played the remake one. I'm trying to think of what's coming. Oh, you know what is coming out? It depends on how long you're willing to hold out, Ray, and how much you're willing to spend. There's an open world Kirby game coming out. That's meant to be quite like Mario Odyssey. From what I've seen, it looks really cool. I'm actually kind of intrigued and might get it myself. So yeah, if Kirby and like not open world, but if like Mario Odyssey style gameplay with Kirby is something you're interested in, I advise you like look out for that. Yeah, I think it's out in March. I think that's what Joel said the other day, right, Joel? When we were talking about what's coming out soon. That sounds right to me. Yeah, Citation Needed, got you. Nintendo could pull the plug on that very quickly. We could take Team Trouble. Take Team Trouble. So, as I said off stream, I was gonna do some general bits and pieces. So we're trying to get us some more money and such. I think both of the areas we've just discovered have several bits we need to access, so I don't think we're done yet with either of them. So we're just gonna be grinding it out, basically. Just doing this over again. Hello. Hello, sir. Office? I played Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby Sapphire, and Shield, yeah. Yeah, no, I played, Fire Red... I even started a Nuzlocke Fire Red on stream, like, in 2019. It was a while ago now. But we didn't finish it. Due to me just forgetting everything about that game and being incompetent without a guide. I didn't have a Joel back then. I didn't have a Joel to carry me. So I just got lost for, like, several streams on end and I gave up. But yeah, I played Red in the past, and I played, Ruby. Ruby's good, and honestly, I didn't hate Sword and Shield. I give it more flack than I think it deserves. I still think it's like, you know, it's above a 5, right? I'd probably give it like a 6.5 out of 10. I think it really is just a case of it was stale for me. I think as a game it's fine. I think it's just as a player, having played so many games like it, or so many Pokemon games like it, I should say. It just wore off after a bit, you know? I only played Pearl, Platinum, and White properly. I think Black and White were actually kind of decent from what I remember. It has almost been like it's been 10 years or more since I played Pokemon. I probably played Pokemon White, which was the one with is it Zekrom? Is that the name of the Pokemon White? It was Zekrom and Reshiram, right? They were the two black and white Pokemon, I think. And Reshiram, yeah. I like Sword and Shield, but I got bored because it scaled too quickly. think I needed to change my Pokemon more often, but it felt but that felt counterintuitive. Yeah, I don't know. I tend with Pokemon. I always find the thing of just like I usually just make sure the party I have is like it's able to do a little bit of everything to the point where it's just OP. And I'll usually sort of like prioritize that early game as like a necessity where, you know, everyone has at least like one ability that's slightly different type-wise or something, you know, just so it's like, for example, I probably wouldn't give Pikachu more than one electric move, that kind of thing, you know? Just so I had like a more generalized amount of utility with people. Also, am I right in thinking that in the new Pokemon game, stuff like cut and strength on abilities you have to on things you actually have to equip to a slot, like they're just things you can do with Pokemon now? Like you don't have to replace a move with strength and cut and stuff, which I thought was kind of game changing, to be honest. I always feel bad that there are abilities that take up a whole slot. You get summons that do them or something? Got you, got you. Who are you? What's Paula? So I think we're doing quests basically to get intel on DeVito. It's currently the shtick for what's happening in game. We have to do sort of a bunch of quests to help these people out. They'll give us a little bit of info about where DeVito's at. And we progress like this. Nimbus is a new place. We haven't been to Nimbus before. That's very cool. This place is kind of cool. This is like disc 3 in Final Fantasy VIII, right? Where you're suddenly in a techno city for no reason, and then you fight the aliens. There's a big thing in Sun and Moon. Was it a thing in Sword and Shield? Was I just dumb? Did I forget? Look, Eggman, we're above the clouds. They're so fluffy. Snooping as usual, I see. Sorry, I was about to try and do an Eggman voice, but I gave up. Well, hey. Speaking of Eggman, it was Jim Carrey's birthday the other day. His Twitter is actually like a fever dream. He just sort of puts up videos of himself just being him. Very odd. But I also respect that. It's exactly what you'd expect it to be. He turned 60. He's an odd dude. I like him too. I think he's like... There's been some stuff about him in the... I don't know. I don't know enough facts about stuff that's happened previously. I don't really... I don't know the details, so I don't want to sort of make assumptions, but... Like, I like his work, but as a person, I'm sort of on the fence about him, you know what I mean? He seems like a chill dude though, right? He seems like he's very invested in his work. And his work's very, very, like, for what it is, it's entertaining, but I feel like there might be a weirder side to him, you know what I mean? What's Dan? Oh, we can finally enter Dan's war cry. What would his war cry be? Is it no one would ever know? Or I'll steal it. I'll steal it. The thing I said about Jim Carrey though is sort of purely on the basis of what was sort of... I don't know how much was confirmed or what was just rumour, and that's why I don't want to say I'm concrete on anything, because I can't remember what went round, but it was something to do with one of his previous partners, that's all I remember hearing. And yeah, that's why I'm being on the fence about it, because I don't know, I don't know the facts. Anyway, everyone's kind of getting on now, which is good. I think the initial hurdle is always like them getting to know each other for the first time. Then after that they level up quite quickly in like social instances, which is good. Oh, I forgot that Popeye and Kermit fell out. Alright. Let's fix this. We're gonna fix this right now. Become friends again, please. Kermit's a very rational person. Think... I love it. Kermit, say yes. I knew it. I knew it. Why would he say no? Kermit's too nice. Think of the abuse he receives from Miss Piggy on like a daily basis. You must be pretty resilient. And pretty willing to forgive. Does that mean I'm competition for Miss Piggy? I've just realised that. Looks like I've got someone I can be petty towards now. Let's see, who needs an outfit? New. Okay, we can't afford anything. We're broke. We're flat broke. I wonder if there's a better way to make money in this game. That I've just like completely just neglected in true Dave fashion. Let's go up, that's where the treasure is. I guess ultimately I probably should be trying to make as much progress as humanly possible. Instead of going for the loot all the time. Oh, these things are kind of cool. Is everything like a robot version of what we've already fought? That's neat. I like that. I like this. Paul did just say I'm not sure about those clothes on Eggman. Poor Eggman. He's trying hard. Just to check, are you starting Danganronpa in March? It will be... The Witcher will still be main priority in March. But we will be having one day a week for Danganronpa. And then in April it will be... Danganronpa is main focus and Witcher is once a week. And then after that, I know it's a big factor of how much I stream, Joel, but I don't see us beating Danganronpa in a month, I'm gonna be honest. We might make good progress, but we won't beat it. So we might end up having... Uh-oh. Another emergency. Dan has pissed the bed. It's a sad day. Everyone is pissing. What am I saying? Anyway, where was I? That just completely ruined my train of thought. So, but after May, which is Star Wars month, we'll come back to Danganronpa as the main focus for June's, I think. And then we'll do Sonic on the side, like The Witcher. I'm pretty sure we'll make some good progress through Danganronpa in March. Granted, we're not like... As long as I, like, stream enough, I think is the thing. If I stream as much as I want to stream, or at least I'm planning to stream, then we should get, like... I want to say, like, more than halfway in a month. Who are we low with right now? You can go here. Damn, school does not know anybody, okay. Neither does Kermit. Okay. Okay. Right, let's just eliminate that one. Be done with it. Deucer, you can spend time... Sure, you can spend time with... Wait, how do you... Wait, no, you must know each other. Am I being stupid? Okay, perfect. Yeah, Dan's out of commission, okay. Right, who wants a new gizmo? Sure. Get that. Okay. Damn, we are just out of food. Who's likely to be the... Weird question. Who's likely to be the one person they will turn on and eat if they get hungry? My money is on... I'm gonna say, like, Dan or Eggman. Oh, Gordon? You think Gordon? What makes you think Gordon? I'm curious. He's too innocent? I don't know, is he? He's got that Walter White look though. But Kermit's too innocent. If we're going for the innocent card, Kermit's the one that wouldn't expect it. I don't know. Yeah, I guess Gordon's sort of there. Lucy and Jessica are the two to look out for. I feel like they'd be the two to instigate the turning process. Like they'd convince Popeye and Homer to start a little hate, you know, their own little club. You know what I mean? They'd be the instigators. Squall would just be the edgy boy in the corner. I feel like Eggman would just be eaten. I think Eggman, Kermit, or Gordon. They're the likely candidates to be launched. School would just starve actually. School would just watch. You'd just be like, lol, okay. This is happening, huh? School would just reminisce about his time in space, you know? Damn, I've already made that joke like twice today. That's good, isn't it? That's good. Full of fresh jokes here, as always. Smiley face, yep. I haven't said any of the banned words yet, though. The banned Dave words, I should clarify. Not the generally banned words. Those words are genuinely bad. Don't say them. Cool, another outfit. Very cool. No, not saying it. Not saying it. Don't tempt me, Frodo. This is, what do you think Kermit's thinking about right now? Kermit's just like, damn, look at them abs. He be working out. Sorry, was that too close? I won't do it again. That's the only bit of ASMR that, granted, it probably wasn't even ASMR, it probably just popped the mic and killed everything. Bit close, okay, got ya. Won't be done again, I assure you. So it's all getting to the point with the character interactions where it's getting quite samey. Is one thing I will just say. So I will. Well, apart from this is new. Aw, that's actually really cute. Oh, Deuce's words alone healed a man called Dan. Perfect. Wow, as soon as I say that those sections were getting repetitive, we got a new one. I don't believe it. Right, let's put you two together. You need to know Eggman, sure. And you two barely know each other, perfect, that'll do. That'll do. Okay, I feel like you're probably the best squad for this. We have no heals, actually, shit. We'll be fine. Right? I like this place though, this is cool. I like Nimbus. This is a neat area. Oh, these are new enemies as well. Hello, mate. Is it bad that whenever I hear Nimbus, I always think of Harry Potter? I just think of the scene where he's like, wow, a Nimbus 2000. They say it's the fastest broom. Know what I mean? Was there a Nimbus 3000? Is that the one that Malfoy got in the second book / film? I remember Malfoy then got the... Does Harry got the Nimbus 2000, right? But I think Malfoy then got the new upgraded whatever it was in the second film, or book, I should say. So in theory he sort of like one-upped Harry, was sort of the... I think that's, from what I remember, that's right. I used to listen to like all of the Harry Potter audiobooks quite a bit when I was younger. So there used to be like little bits and pieces that the films didn't have. Of course I read the first 3 as well. But yeah, there were like neat little details that might not have been in the film. My father will hear about this. Exactly. That's the 8th film. Well done, Draco, well done. Well, no one is amused. What else has been happening though? I've been playing some more Final Fantasy 9. I finished up some just side questy stuff today. I didn't do too much. It's going good. We went back to Trino. Treno, however you, I think it's Trino. Treno, you know what I mean. We went back there. I finished off the quest where you have to find all of like the star signy kind of things, you know what I mean? You have to collect 10 of them. I finished that up, that was alright. What else happens? I fought like the weird monster thing that's there as well. There's like a new like boss enemy at the weapon shop place in that place, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the bird person. They be like, yes, plus I need them in my cages, thank you. And for context, this person is a literal bird. Then again, you can say that about like half the characters in this game, or in Final Fantasy 9. Most of them, when you know, if I say rat lad, it probably is actually like a rat boy as opposed to just someone who's affiliated with El Ratos. You know, I'm liking Final Fantasy 9. Alley cat claws, I know, right? Kim, how you doing? Welcome in. I kind of like that for Kermit. I like the little street lamp staff. It's kind of neat. Doing well, how about yourself? Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, thanks. Yeah, we're powering through this game after it apparently not ending. That's good. But no, I am still genuinely enjoying it. It's just a surprise turn of events means we're playing it for a bit longer, but hey ho. Still very enjoyable and very weird as to be expected, but yeah. Game plus, I know, right? Game, how dare you? Sure, let's give school some food. I'm amazed they haven't resorted to cannibalism yet. I'm very proud of them. Well done. Well done, everyone. It's a group effort. I know it's difficult. Oh no, Squall's doing impressions now. This really is. These are the end times. That's a pretty good Squall impression. Gordon impression. Just wanted to drop in really quick. I had to pick up the kids in a bit. No worries, Kim. Always nice to see you. Gordon heard. Gordon knows. Yeah, cannibalism. It's we don't have enough food to go around, so the Miis were. No, I know. Gordon is I'm convinced everyone in this party is just. They all secretly hate each other. I've said this before. The only glue is Kermit. If Kermit was dead, they'd all turn on each other within minutes. I'm convinced. It's yeah. It's a very toxic group. It's fine. I'm trying to think of who we should take. We should probably take you two. Maybe Squall. Let's do that. Was that where we're meant to be? Perfect. So I think what I'm going to do on stream is I'm going to go to the areas we're meant to be going for the quests, and then in my own time I'll go and do all of the side bits and pieces. Just so we can make some steady progress, you know? UFO though. Why don't I just have really weird Simpsons hit and run flashbacks? Were there UFOs in their game? There were, weren't there, right? Bart gets like abducted for some reason, I seem to remember. That's a thing. And I remember there's one mission I hated where you had to try and get like a can of a can, you know what I mean, a barrel of like waste to the UFO in time. And it was like the worst mission in the game. I remember it being so infuriating. I think you have to play as like, I think you have to have like Grandpa's car for that. Flashbacks, I know, right? I think I'm willing to make that a penalty game. You know what, should I change my you know, I've got Cuphead as the current big point spendy game. I think I might change it to hit and run. I know that sounds like I'm just making pain for myself, but it's I don't know. Simpsons Hit and Run is a game that is not as good if you go back to it. A lot of people have a lot of nostalgia for it, but it's not aged amazingly, you know? was about to say Coma, that's not your name. Homer is about to cook for us all. I mean, cooking up a feast is a food coma, not very true. Is that like, does that mean by canon we can officially call that move like the Coma Simpson or something? Maybe we can. Maybe we can. Purely for canon purposes though. Why are we losing all these bananas? Please stop. Is that what the UFOs are really after? They're just after bananas? It all makes sense now. How are we doing damage wise? We got much left. Ali, welcome for I can't talk today. Thank you for the sub. How you doing? 10 months, wow. Time has just flown by. How you doing? Ali, how was the rest of the Ali was playing this really weird and absurd but also really cool point and click game yesterday. You're gonna have to remind me of the title of it because I can't remember, but it was very Monty Python-esque in terms of its like art. I guess it's like it's technically Renaissance art, right? But it's but in terms of its humor and the way it's presented, it's very Monty Python. It's more what I mean. That's it. Yeah. You know, from what I was watching, it was so funny. It was such a silly game. It was also very cursed at times, but it was very cool. Have we all? Yeah, not bad, not bad. I didn't say this earlier actually. I didn't stream yesterday because I just had an awful night's sleep on Sunday. So I decided to have yesterday just as a recuperation day. But I'm feeling good again now. Apart from, you know, having lost the ability to speak. Okay, that's very cute. Not being able to speak is the one thing that's still kind of gone. The no-kill run was way better. I assume it took a lot longer though, right? It's it seemed like it was kind of. Is it kind of convoluted, like most point-and-click games are with that kind of things? Words are hard. It's very true, especially when my head is so empty. It's a bad combo. Yeah, it got involved. Got ya. Yeah, point-and-click games do that. They out of nowhere they'll just throw a bunch of like weirdly convoluted things you're meant to mash together. Okay, I'll be OB. No worries, Kim. I'll see you in a bit. Let's say an alien gummy sweet? What the hell was that? Who is this? Do we know this person? Have you got some deep lore for us? Do you know where the Vito went? Is that it? That might be it. That might be it. That might be the actual final boss. Get ready to be debated again, and this really to be the the first of many Sky Islands, I guarantee. Are we finishing today then? You know what? Because of Persona's previous charm and general audacity to not end in the amount of time we were meant to end it in, I'm not gonna promise anything. All I will say is a big old maybe. We might be. Probably not, but maybe. That was a good picture, by the way. Okay, who needs to spend time with each other? You and you. Always tell me why depressing. Yeah. Don't Nod can be like that. They can, I guess in a good way, Don't Nod can be like that. I think they tell, I don't know, I think their stories are very good, personally. At least the ones I've played. Okay, what is this? Why would you eat this? It looks awful. It looks like... What's the best way of putting it? It looks like Mr. Peanut from Left 4 Dead. I know that's a really weird comparison, but it looks like if Mr. Peanut melted. Doesn't like gummies, Kappa. I know. My bad, my bad. You know what, just for saying that, Dave should be the one to eat it, and now he's gonna perish. Yep, thought so. Dave will now sleep for several days. I'm just praying we don't run into those penguins again. I'm still in shock, I'm just gonna say. Those penguins really just, yeah. It's, yeah. Say no more. I'm just disappointed, that's all. Just disappointed. Sure, let's take that. Take that party. So did he beat it yesterday, Ali? Did he beat the game? I'm just disappointed. That isn't a Dave 2022 quote. That's a Dave life quote. That doesn't just exist in 2022. That has just been. That's just me in a daily and constant state. I did very short game. Got yeah. So what are you playing next? I think you might have said, but I couldn't remember. Is it ME next? ME, sorry, AC. Is it Assassin's Creed next? Darker Lord DeVito should be here. Hmm. Oh damn, you're playing Spelunky 2 next? Or holes, let me guess. Okay, we've got to get all the keys or something, right? Yep, we need to get some jewels again. Let's do it. Okay, never mind, we're not finishing today. I played a good chunk of... I never beat Spelunky 1, but I played like a little bit of it on... What was it on? It wasn't on PC. I ended up having to get it on Steam again. Can't remember. I played you know, a decent chunk of one. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, it looks very difficult. It's and it is, of course. It will be, just as a preemptive warning, it will be, but it's, you know. I love that Kirby's he's a gourmet scientist. Can we talk about that? Of course Kirby, of all people, would be interested in... Wait, well, I assume it's to do with food, maybe not. I guess gourmet doesn't necessarily mean that. He eats it all, that's why. Right, let's do it. Don't eat all of our food, alright, Kirby? I swear. Okay, so we've probably got to go back to all of the zones we've been to and get key parts. Okie dokie. That should be fine. Really? We're doing this now. Not only are they back, but they're back as robots. Now hate them even more. Now hate them even more. No, they're so cute. They are so cute. But then they do the twerk again, and then, you know, all faith in humanity is lost in that split second. You think Nintendo has twerking Pengy merch? I really hope not. What if they had like a bobblehead, except the only bit that bobbled was like... Actually, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. That's like horrifically cursed. I'm not gonna... Let's move on. Let's move on. Why do I say this aloud? Like that could have just been a thought I had, but I decided to share it anyway. God damn it. Bobble bums, is that gonna be the official term? Turns out Ali secretly works for the Nintendo merchandise division, and they're now developing Bobble Bums as we speak, as a new hit merch item of 2022. Better get my cut. We Kermit look like he about to preach the word, because he is. He's here to share his knowledge of all things green and Green. Okay, why is he the Riddler now? Kermit the Frog played by Jim Carrey confirmed? Okay, real talk for a minute. Real talk. I'm gonna do doing a little segment. Joel showed me this, right? Can we talk about this? Kermit's outfit right there is better than the new Riddler outfit. Have you guys seen the new Riddler outfit? It's awful. They already making action figures of it. What? What's this world come to? I mean, I'll bring it up on the screen. Give me a minute. I'm just work this. You see this? This is what he looks like. Not even kidding. Not even kidding. It's just it's a bin bag with a question mark on it. Why? Wait, why did this happen? Hobo Riddler. I'm just disappointed because like I've said this before. I'm sorry for having such terrible taste in things, everyone. My favorite Batman films are the 90s Batman films. I know, please judge me. So I like, I guess, actually are all of them 90s? I think they are. But it's like everything with like Michael Keaton and everything between Michael Keaton and George Clooney I like more than The Dark Knight. I don't think The Dark Knight's terrible, but it's definitely not as good for me. I don't like it anywhere near as much as like early Batman. Or at least not like early Batman, not like Adam West Batman, but you know what I mean. So I love the like over the top performances of like I don't know, like Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones and Danny DeVito, the Burton films, yeah. No, I love the Burton films. I think they're great. Definitely my preferred Batman. I think we will get rid of the we'll keep the Riddler garb, but we're gonna get rid of the hat because I like to see Kermit's face, you know. I'm fine with the rest of it. I just want to see his face. I'm withholding judgment because Ben Affleck surprised me. Rob Pat tends to surprise me also. Okay. I could not get into Ben Affleck even remotely, to be honest. I struggle to like that man. I'm gonna be honest. But Robert Pattinson, I feel like I haven't watched The Lighthouse yet, and I'm sure he's very good in that. But yeah, my only other knowledge is Twilight. And I will say no more than that, because you probably know where I'm going. Kermit, you can stay here. I'm just trying to evenly level people. That'll do. I hope it's good though. I do hope the new Batman's good. But you know, we'll see what happens, right? Okay, this is really weird. I don't know where we are suddenly, but this game is taking all kinds of weird, like, turns that I just didn't expect it to. At least it stuck to the Final Fantasy trope of having a really weird and overly techy place out of nowhere. You know, we're meeting up to them JRPG standards, which I respect. She's got a freaking laser beam. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Bingo cards. I still need to properly make them. How many of those have we achieved so far? We've had a Final Fantasy VIII mention. We've had a couple of terrible... there have been a handful of terrible impressions. An Austin Powers thing has just been done. I said... I did a Lord of the Rings meme. That would have been a bingo slot. Are we liking Moon Knight? I'm actually intrigued. Oscar Isaac is one of the few things I liked about the new Star Wars trilogy. Like, I think Poe was like one of the few characters. I actually like Rey as well, I'm gonna be honest. But Poe and Rey were the only two characters that constantly had me like kind of holding out hope. So I'm intrigued. I want to see him in more, you know. I haven't seen Dune yet, and that's I know he's in that. Ethan Hawke? Do I know Ethan Hawke? I feel like I should, right? Oh, I didn't mean to give it to me. Uh-oh. I'm gonna look up Ethan Hawke. Bear with me. I don't think I've seen anything he's been in, potentially. The only film on that list that I think I have got lined up is The Dead Poets Society. It's got all of those films Mark said he likes as well on there. I think he's in those as well, looks of it. But no, fair play. Wow, Dave. Dave's just using people as human shields now. Is sci-fi and horror are my faves. Got you, got you. Also, we did a modern day Hamlet, which was amazing. I really like those like more modernized adaptations of like Shakespeare works. I remember there was a Richard III one. I think it was Richard III at least. But yeah, the Richard III thing I like had Ian McKellen in it and Maggie Smith. I thought it was actually kind of good. Big in the 90s though, a little less known today. Got you. Wow, Eggman nearly killed Jessica there. This is what I mean, this is where the cannibalism begins. Kermit's not here to stop them from feuding. Oh no, who's pissed the bed? Gordon. Gordon today is this poor lad that has pissed the bed. BRB, no worries, Ali. Trying to think of what the best course of action is now. We'll finally give this to Popeye. He's been waiting a long time for it. Sure, we'll let him wear this, why not? Jem, welcome in, how you doing? Welcome back to the madness that is Miitopia. Doing well, I've been hyperfixated on Hades these past few days. How's it been? How are you enjoying Hades? Is this your first time playing through it, or are you, is this like on like a replay, or? How are you and how's Miitopia? It's pretty good. And I've been pretty decent, yeah. It's, I'm still amazed we've got more game to go. I think that's still the big shock factor with Miitopia, but yeah, no, generally speaking, I'm enjoying it still. Welcome back, Ali. Let's see. Oh, Banshee Tears, is that what we want? Probably not. I might as well bet with... Let's see, rock, paper, scissors. I think we're more likely to get something out of this. I love Hades. It's technically my first time playing, but I've already beat it. I'm doing all the extra shit after the main story. Got ya. Like romancing characters and getting Orpheus back with his lover. Got ya. Yeah, no, Hades is great. I completely adored Hades. I thought it was amazing. Supergiant, they have produced some of my like favorites just in general. Game-wise, they're so good. So good. Hades and Bastion are definitely up there. Orpheus, the boy. The boy with the voice. Now we'll take the money and run, I think. Can we afford Homer's new outfit now? I'm not sure. Dag's my fave, I'm a sucker for the protagonist. That's fair enough. My favorite is really weird. My favorite is like such a throwaway pick. Actually, no, I say that. He's a very good character still. My favorite is Skelly. I love Skelly so much. Great character. Only when Zag compliments his singing, since it's the same voice actor. Or if you're singing that I know. Bit Darren Korb. I've got to go, but have a good one, guys. Alright, no worries, Joel. Have a good one, dude. All the best. And I'll speak to you tomorrow, probably. In a bit. Laters. Okay, we probably want to take them. But yeah, Skelly is my fave. I love him. Hey there, boyo. He is sort of just a punching bag, but I kind of like his, I don't know, I like him. I like him for that. He is strange as fuck, I'll give you that. He's a very odd character. No, I strongly agree with that. Theseus is too much. The Minotaur is chill as fuck. I love the Minotaur dude, but Theseus is just like so cocky. It's a bit much. I love to hate him. That's also fair to yeah. I can see that appeal side of it, to be fair. Okay. Oh, I thought school said bruh. I was like Miitopia. Excuse me? Is it school's birthday? What happened? Is it really? Hmm. My faves are Thanatos, Deucer, and Nyx. No, that's totally fair. Those three are great. Deucer's really cool. I like Deucer a lot. Yeah, the bromance is kind of real. Let's say steal grub. I can just steal people's food now. I've ascended. Become one with the rats, finally. Even though I'm a cat right now, but it's fine. Am I dead? Oh no, okay. We good. I couldn't believe that game, Ali. I couldn't believe it. And the fact you were just able to slap people as well is so... It was such a good slap sound effect that made it just even funnier. Gordon has recovered. Gordon is no longer pissing the bed. Godspeed. Just noticed Kirby, yeah, so we got like little people that will occasionally join us now on quests. So Kirby's one of those people basically. You're a good bomb slap. Wow, really? Okay. Damn, that game. It's a very, yeah, it sort of uses like Renaissance art, but then throws it into a very sort of Monty Python way of presenting it. Is the, I think, the only description you can give that game. But it looked very fun. I think I'll have a look and see if it's on Steam. I might pick it up. I didn't see how to do any of the like the normal playthrough either, so I'd be going in blind for how to do it properly. Sounds kind of crusty, but I'm here for it. Oh, I didn't change colour. I don't know, and I think it kind of works for Jessica. I kind of like that colour with the hair. Kind of neat. I don't know. Then again, my taste is terrible. What were the other? I didn't even see what the other options were. I just clicked OK. Okay, no, that looks a bit better. Let's go with that. No, I get that completely, Ali. It's like you've been caught watching something that you just physically cannot explain. It's yeah. Game Pass has got a lot of cool things on it. Honestly, did you guys hear the big news today that Activision Blizzard was bought by Microsoft? It's massive. Like they bought it for like 50 billion or something mad. It was like so much money. It's like one of the biggest transactions of all time or something. I was reading into. That's what me and Joel dug up on it. So everything Activision owns. Yeah, 50 billion. Look at it. It might be more than that. It might be 70. But so Activision Blizzard's own their like Call of Duty. They own Candy Crush and King. They own Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, and then all of the Blizzard IPs. So World of Warcraft, Overwatch, StarCraft, everything like that. It was 68. Really, damn, that is mad. But yeah, it's big news. Sadly, the piece of crap still running Activision Blizzard's still in charge, but it sounds like they might be trying to get him out soon. Now that it's changing sort of you know, parent company, I suppose. So I'm hoping that ultimately I think it'll be a good thing for Activision Blizzard, but you know, we'll see what happens. They could end world hunger with that shit. I know it is a bit much, right? It's like it is a bit much. So yeah, I mean, Microsoft have got a lot of IPs now. What? Sorry, what did I say? Oh, I see. Okay, I said a bit in that regard. Okay. Yeah, it's I mean, if you look at it, like they bought Bethesda last year. Mark. I don't know when last year, but they own Bethesda now. They have Rare, which are the people that made like Banjo-Kazooie. Who else do they own? They own a lot of big people. Do they own EA? No, they didn't buy EA, did they? I think they have a partnership with EA. I don't think they own them. Maybe they're partnered. Yeah, I think this has been properly bought by... The other companies have been properly, like, acquired. But I agree with you, it's still a lot, right? Like, oh my... Okay, this outfit, real talk. Real talk about this outfit. Sorry to quickly change topic. I love it. I love it. Look at him. Yeah, we're going with the red. Yeah, it's... I don't know. I feel like... I'm amazed they haven't been called out for being, a monopoly yet, though. You know what I mean? I feel like, at this point... I didn't want to sound like I'm sympathizing with Microsoft, by the way, because it is, like, ludicrous that, first of all, they've been allowed to do that. Secondly, that it's, you know, as you say, that money could go to a lot of other things that aren't, you know, owning Activision Blizzard. But, yeah, it's like... I don't know. I mean, Disney has yet to be called out for being a monopoly, so yeah, true. It's just kind of sad, though, that people are able to get away with it just because they're, like... You know, just because they are Disney or Microsoft, you know what I mean? Like, just because they are a big company, that just means that they are completely immune from any repercussions. Probably not, to be honest. In, like, 10 years' time, Jeff Bezos is gonna own a country. If he doesn't already. Calling it now. It will be called Bezos-topia, and every resident will be an Amazon drone. It'll be very fun. Oh my god, don't jinx it. Am I allowed to slag off Jeff Bezos on Twitch? I feel like I must be able to, but he owns this platform technically. All the dude bros would visit. It would be the new Ibiza. They just go vibe with the you know, with the Amazon drones. Whoa, dude, this Amazon drone's like totally cool. Have you guys seen Inside, Bo Burnham's newest special? I haven't watched Inside yet. It's been on my to watch list for a while. I've heard it's very good. Has he got a song that like tributes Bezos in there? I know it's very much to do with, I mean, if the name wasn't an indicator enough, it's to do with, like, lockdown and stuff like that, right? So I could potentially see the ties to then writing about, like, delivery, like, everything else, right? I assume that's probably the angle Bo Burnham took. I only know Bo Burnham because I'm on TikTok 24/7, that's fair play. I've watched bits and pieces of Bo Burnham. I don't mind him. I think I've just yet to see him in something that's really wowed me, or like seen a comedy bit that's really wowed me. But as I said, I haven't seen Inside yet, so that might be the thing that sort of you know, gets me properly hyped up for what he'd be doing. Can we go a different way here? Have I just been baited? I think I've been baited. All his songs are used constantly. The only song I know, I don't know any of the Inside songs, but I know of Left Brain, Right Brain, or whatever it's called. That's the one I've seen like reanimated and stuff like that a few times. It definitely sold me on him, got ya. Actually a good special too. Are all of his like things on Netflix or is it just Inside? Because at the moment I've I guess I can do Dave's usual routine of talking about what I've been watching. So I decided I was initially gonna start Attack on Titan. But I decided to start watching Ozark, and the initial plan was to watch Ozark alongside Attack on Titan. But I realised that considering how semi-depressing Ozark is, I don't know if I can double up on Attack on Titan being, you know what I mean? I need something sort of feel-good alongside Ozark. So I'm gonna wait till that's done before I start Attack on Titan. The way that the way they want. X-Zone is gonna be famous. It was really good, got ya. Right, okay, got ya. It's pretty good. If you liked, it depends, it's very similar to Breaking Bad in some ways, but I can't really say more than that without spoiling it. It's quite dark, is all I'll say. Semi-depressing and extra depressing don't mix, no exactly, so while I'm watching Ozark, I'm gonna try and find something very happy. You know what? Are there any like? After watching My Hero Academia. There we go. There's a bingo card slot done. Are there any like light-hearted? I'm thinking maybe Food Wars. Is Food Wars light-hearted enough? Is that a light-hearted show? I love Breaking Bad. Okay, you'll probably like Ozark quite a bit then. Oh my god, please. Okay, got ya. Okay, I'll see if I can find. I think Food Wars might be on the. It might be on Funimation. That's the place I'm watching anime at the moment. Light-hearted but super thirsty. I mean, that sounds like half of My Hero Academia anyway. Gonna be honest. That sounds like half of it. Yeah, no. From what you sent me though, Ali, it looks interesting. Blue Period and Komi. Is that how you say that? Komi can't communicate. Are new animes on Netflix. I didn't expect to like, but they're actually great. And they're like, okay. I think I've seen Blue Period advertised. I'll have a look at those. Thanks, Jem. No, it's okay. Me and Joel have a split Netflix thing. We share Netflix and Disney Plus, so I pay for Disney, he pays for Netflix. It's our little arrangement. Right, got you. Yeah, I'm to put it in perspective, I'm not super familiar with anime. I've watched My Hero Academia. I've watched One Punch Man and Sword Art Online, and they're the only things that I've finished. Put it in perspective. That's it. I've watched the first season of Attack on Titan as well. That's and this was like 2015. I've been meaning to go back and finish it. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm genuinely like looking out for just anime stuff in general. To at least try. I feel like it's stuff I just wouldn't have considered giving a go otherwise. Because yeah, My Hero Academia was like the only thing that I really loved. Sword Art Online kind of got a bit eh. It was good for the first season. And One Punch Man was good, but not as good as My Hero Academia for me. There's an anime by the same creator of One Punch Man called Mob Psycho. Okay, I think I've heard that name before. That rings a bell. Really good? Okay. So do I. I don't want to... That show, I was too invested. Even though I'd seen most of it before, I was too invested. Okay. This area is so confusing. Sure. I guess we're nearly done. This is only one piece of 4, by the way. Yeah, we're potentially not gonna get these all done today. So I think, I don't know. We probably will get the other. I'm streaming for longer tomorrow, so we'll probably get the other pieces that we don't have tomorrow. And then maybe the day after that we'll finish it. I don't know. See how it goes. I stopped watching My Hero Academia because I started reading it between seasons. And I was disappointed with the anime betrayal. Oh, okay. Same thing with One Punch Man and Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay. I think in my mindset I'm... Yeah... I don't know, I feel like I'm happy sitting with the anime first, and then I'm willing to, like... I don't know. I know that's probably heresy, but I like to sit with an anime, and then if I like it enough, I'd probably look into the manga. But I probably wouldn't read ahead of where I'm at. My faves are Bakugo, Shinso, and Miria. Okay. Yeah, Bakugo is like, he's a bit, you know, he's an angry lad, but he's a good lad, you know? Oh, why is everyone pissing the bed? Stop. Eggman, how could you? How could you? Is he? Oh, okay. As he should be. Oh my god, we could be a cat Power Ranger, but we don't have enough money. These are sad times. Donate to a cat in need today, and Dave can dress up like a Power Ranger. That ends this public service announcement. Meanwhile, Popeye's dressing up like a... I don't even know. What? Popeye, what happened? That's a lot of colour. I like it though. It's obnoxious, I kinda like it for Popeye. Okay, so he likes the fish, so juicy sweets. Do we try the other people too? I guess so. Wait, there was a live action Popeye? I'm sorry, but that sounds terrible. What do you mean there was a live action Popeye? Who played Popeye? Was it Bruce Willis? Played by Robin Williams. Okay, I wasn't expecting Robin Williams. It was terrible, I loved it. Okay, I'm intrigued now, I need to look this up. A film from 1980. Oh yeah, you're right, it was... Honestly, I wouldn't have known that that was Robin Williams unless you told me. Today we learnt, everyone. Today we learnt. Sure, let's take this party. This might be a bad call, actually, for party, but... Oh. Fine. Oh. Uh-oh. Curb, what happened? Poyo? Oh no. It's Robo Kirby. Not Robocop, Robo Kirby. At least he's not twerking at us, I'm fine. Or Popeye's origin story, are we expecting a Popeye extended universe? Twerk for us, Kirby. Please no, please don't. I was about to try and imitate it, but does he do the whole, like, you know what I mean? The Popeye, you know what I mean? That thing? I can't imitate it. Shield sprinkles will help you, very cool. Okay, I like that feature. That's a good feature. He does. Oh my god, what a legend. What are people's, like, does anyone genuinely adore live action adaptations of things that were cartoons? Like, are there various things that stand out for you guys? 'Cause for me, a lot of them are not good. I'm just gonna say it. But they're like, like the Flintstones one, do you guys remember that? That was terrible. You guys know what I'm talking about? The Flintstones one? I hate that film. It annoyed me. You like the first one? There was more than one? I thought they stopped after the first, okay. What else was there? The Inspector Gadget movie was really bad, the IRL one. What else was there? I personally don't like the Scooby-Doo movies. The adaptation ones. Gotcha, yeah, gotcha, Jim. Right, let's do this, and then we can make Dave restore Homer's MP through methods I don't approve of. That's fine. We'll live with it. The only thing I remember, that Rowan Atkinson's in it. Our boy Rowan Atkinson, national treasure of the UK. Rowan Atkinson shows up and says, I hate this by the way. Shows up and says Spooky Island. Don't get me wrong, I love seeing Rowan Atkinson as a little cameo. Him in Love Actually, fair play, but not in Scooby-Doo. Not in Scooby-Doo. I mean, I don't mind campy things. It's just I just couldn't with the Scooby-Doo movies. Sorry, I mean Mr. Bean. My bad. Sorry, I forgot. Rowan Atkinson is his alter ego. His actual name is Mr. Bean, of course. My bad. Bean. That was a terrible bean. I'm never. Why do I always try and do impressions? They never work. They never work. I don't know that, man. No. Always entertaining, though. It's a bit like playing Who's That Pokemon. You don't know what impression he's just done, but it sounds loosely like something you might have heard before. Sometimes that's enough, you know? I'll do it. What else is there? What other IRL adaptations have there been? The only one I can do is Gollum with confidence, but even then I don't like to bring out Gollum all the time. Plus I don't know if the mic picks it up because it's too weird. Oh yeah, the Disney movies. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, we're gonna kill him before we... Well, that being said, I thought Cruella was really good. But then again, that was less of a adaptation. Only Evie girl, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, Cruella was good, but I guess it was more of an origin story for something that wasn't already a thing. A thing, right? It wasn't like a developed character per se. It was sort of just, here is the antagonist from the 101 Dalmatians, right? So I like that. And Emily Stone did a really good job. Good, just finished up my me up. Beat the demo, nice. Yeah, this is a great game. If you've been wanting to play it yourself, it's a good time. It is a bit pricey, but there's a lot of content. I can have a look if you want. I am, put it in perspective. I am 40 hours in, and we are still like not quite at the end. Getting it this weekend, nice, nice. Yeah, no, it's a good game though. I strongly recommend it. Okay, here's one of the gems we need. The nose gem. So we're missing like moustache bits or something, and an eye. Citation needed. The 101 live action what am I saying? The 101 live adaptation. What? I'm just losing my mind. The 101 Dalmatians live action adaptation was good though. I don't think I saw that. I remember it being advertised when I was a kid. I remember having a VHS tape with that as like one of the advertised yeah, something like that. I'm 30 hours into the demo from grinding. Nice, nice. Yeah, there's a lot of game. There's a lot of game to this as well. Especially if you're willing to like stick it out and grind. It's there's a lot to it. It's cool. Well, my team is level 13. Well, I'm very far behind in that case. I'm like barely level 20 with people. But we've sort of blitzed through the main meat of the game. How are we doing for time? Well, actually, I think we're gonna wrap up in a minute. We're sort of coming up to midnight. Maleficent was good, but also an origin story. I haven't seen Maleficent. Yep. Question. Not seen it. I'm not seeing other people's me's and stuff like that. I'm just sort of going as I go with this game, but thank you for the offer. It's only 6, Dave. What do you mean? My bad. My bad. Sorry, I forgot I live in Bing Bong land. That's right, Big Ben has declared it's bedtime, otherwise I get dragged off and my tea privileges are redacted. It's very sad over here. Bing Bong land, yeah. That's right. That's the UK time, innit? I just said in it, unironically. My lord, what's happened? What's happened? Core blimey, in it. I think we should end here though. Seems like a good place. We've got one of the 4 pieces we need. But yeah, we're making good progress. It's going well. I think we probably only got citation needed, as always. Probably only got a couple streams left. Had to end after the init, that's right. I was too embarrassed, Gem. It's sheer embarrassment set in. I'm gonna start saying bruv unironically next, and then you know it's... There we go. Ali knew what was coming. Ali predicted that. Tiny Evie Girl, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up here. Thank you Evie, thank you Ali, thank you Gem for hanging around. Thank you Joel and Ray for being here earlier. Thank you anybody else that's popped by and lurked today, you're very, very much appreciated as always. And yeah, who are we gonna raid? Mark's on, we'll send a raid over to Mark then. I cannot hang around, but we will send you to Mark. Have a good one, bruv. Yeah, innit? Check out Mark, he's a cool dude. He runs a channel called Book Club for Games. Every week he plays, well not every week, sorry. But he plays a different game constantly. He's, there's a proper sort of deep dive into them, talks about what he likes and dislikes about them. Yeah. Good stuff, go check him out, he's a cool dude. Alright, in a bit. Take care. Bye.